Let's take the top 5 now. Here we go. Yep, it's time for the top 5, and it's our time to bring in producer, the king of Queen Anne, as I've called him, Joel Knip. Today's top 5, the top 5 games from last season for the Seahawks. Dave, you are at every one of them, so just hold your thoughts. We're going to have Joel go through the top 5. I think it's pretty obvious what number 1 will be, but we'll let Joel decide that. Joel, go ahead. And it sounds like Joel's mic is he's lost a battery. So
there we go.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
You got to turn it on. That's all right.
I thought that he just went away after we put this 5.
We put the Super Bowl number 5. The Spoon had the big hit on May, forced the interception for Nwosu, and they turned it over. They had 3 turnovers in the game. It was just a fantastic game. It wasn't really much of a game, though.
Are you saying the 5th best game is the Super Bowl?
I know. Isn't that crazy? To me, it was more. I think the other games were more interesting. You'll see. Just wait and see.
Huh. Dave, any quick thoughts on that? Number 5, the Super Bowl?
Gee, I'm thrown for a loop there. I don't know how you can put that one there.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason.
Number 5. I think I'm saying. I'll just say this. I think I've saved that one for number 1.
Yeah, I think so. I think that is the reason why Joel's mic's going out. Go ahead, Joel. Carry on.
Number 4, we got Ernest Jones returning an interception for a touchdown. Who couldn't forget that hit on Brosmer by DeMarcus Lawrence? The Seahawks won that game 26-0. It was a big statement game for the dark side.
Well, I could forget because I watched the Super Bowl. Well, go ahead, Eric.
Well, and you said that the Super Bowl wasn't much of a game, so that's why you put it at 5. That was a blowout. That was literally, it was a shutout.
Yeah.
It was kind of boring. It was exciting as far as defense-wise. You saw, a lot of good big plays by the defense, but did you guys really think New England was a threat going into that game?
Well, let's move on. Dave and I will chime in on our number 1. Go ahead, Joel.
Okay,
well,
number 3.
I would say this about his pick with the Minnesota. Their defense gave our offense a lot of trouble in that game. So that one was kind of a little bit of a bummer for me.
That's fair. Number 3, we got Week 18 against the 49ers. Drake Thomas with that interception in the 4th quarter with about 4 minutes to go in the game kind of helped seal it because they were driving down. They were going to make it 13-10 with plenty of time on the clock. And anytime you can beat your rival in Week 18 is an incredible feat.
I don't even have that one anywhere on my top 5.
Well, that play was phenomenal, and I think that definitely that game belongs in the top 5 just because you really, I mean, on that play specifically, it was Drake Thomas against Christian McCaffrey, and he won. Drake Thomas won. So, we found out, our defense can hang with pretty much anybody because I know the Niners were really banged up and everything, but, they still were a really good team at that point. And, we were able to get the win down there and then clinch the NFC West title in that game. So, that one ranks very high, definitely worthy of being top 5.
All right, the great Dave Wyman giving you some bonus points there, Joel, on your list. So
it also set the tone for was it the NFC Championship against them? No, there was a game before, right?
Yeah.
They played them back-to-back. It was the division round.
Oh, yeah. So, number 1.
Division, you're in. Yeah.
Number 1.
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, number 2. Did we skip number 2?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Let's get it together back there, Joel. Come on.
The NFC Championship game, because of that 4th down play by Spoon in the end zone. I just thought that was incredible. It was a game-saving play.
Okay, now and your number 1, you kind of hinted at where it's going. Number 1?
That was Week 16, the Charbonnet 2-point conversion game. Just the whiny little Rams talking about it. They're still whining about it to the NFL. They wanted some rule changes over it. But, you were up 30-14? And they allowed the punt return to happen? Like, they had their chances. They had their opportunities to shut down the Seahawks, and they did. And they're hanging their hats on the 2-point conversion, which was a little controversial.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie here, Joel. I actually have that as my number 1 game as well.
Okay. Can you want to get your reading?
To me, it's number 2. Well, actually, number 3, because number 2 has to be the NFC Championship game with Spoon making all of those plays and everything. But, that Thursday night game was just crazy. I think the one play that stands out to me is the post corner that A.J. Barner ran. Just perfectly.
Yes.
And he beats a defensive back, kind of twists him into the ground, and then stretches out and makes the catch. I mean, there were just so many good plays in that Thursday night game, so it definitely belongs in the top 5. And then, by the way, we had on our radio show a guy who is he's a retired head of officials, and he said, "Look, I don't root for any team. I don't care about your Seattle Seahawks. I don't care about your Los Angeles Rams. The whistle does not end the play." And that was the big controversy, that somebody heard a whistle or something like that on the 2-point conversion that Charbonnet just picked up, almost like to be polite. And you're taught that in Pee Wee football, that always get on the ball. So, the people that want to complain about that, I mean, the guy that we talked to pretty much shut the book on that whole thing, because everything was legal about that play.
Dave, you throw out the word polite. I'm going to try my best to be polite here to Joel, but let's be honest. There's only one game. There's only one game on the schedule where the entire world was watching, and I know that because I was in Italy watching the Super Bowl from a bar at 4 a.m. in the morning. There's only one game that you won that caused 1 million people to come to downtown Seattle to celebrate like it was the party of the century. There's only one game where you get to hoist a Vince Lombardi trophy up into the air. Joel, there is only one Super Bowl champion when the season is over. I understand Coach McDonald. He is phenomenal. He's already working on this year how to repeat as a Super Bowl champion. But this city of Seattle has only won 2 Super Bowl championships. That, in my mind, no question, that is the game. I don't care how the game won. I don't care that you killed the Denver Broncos. You won a Super Bowl championship. I don't care that you took out the Patriots. You won a Super Bowl championship. That is the game, Joel. There's no question in my mind. You are the Super Bowl champions. I'm sorry. That's number 1. Dave?
I'm with you, man. You're right. I'm not going to chew out Joel like you did, though. But he's just trying to help us out here. But
maybe he deserved it.
I would say this on Joel's behalf. There were a ton of field goals, right? Weren't we up like 15-0 or something? And I'm like, can we please score a touchdown? So we finally did, and got a defensive touchdown. I saw Uchenna in the elevator after the game, and I go, dude, you just scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. And he just kind of looks at me very casually, and he's like, yeah, man. I was like, you got to be excited about that. I mean, that's historical. So, yeah, I mean, to Chris's point, I mean, it's a pretty big deal when you win a Super Bowl.
Well, anytime a kicker can be a Super Bowl MVP does not rate as the top game of the season. So, hey, I'm sorry, Chris. Hey, I understand your point.
I forgot who they gave it to. I thought Ken Walker got the MVP. But all right, let's move on. Yeah.